People think we just hit live, play, and chat, and that's it. However, these people proved to us that there's more than just gaming. In the content world, there is a family. Introducing you another amazing guest for this cover, we have the founder of the Coalition Esports, Pebi. Hi, Pebi. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing great. I-comment. Okay ka na ba? I hope you're feeling better.
we're fighting. We're fighting it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll jump in right to the first question. Give us an introduction on TCE and its members.
So basically, TCE is an organization more built on introducing small time to medium content creators, and then just building a community and a home for those creators, and then just going from there to building another community, which is basically just trying to have fun, trying to meet new people, trying to be comfortable with everyone, and helping each other out when it comes to content creation.
I see. And as a founder, what made you form TCE? Like, is there like a special story behind it? Maybe you would like to share us?
There actually is kind of a vague story, not a vague story, like a really weird story behind how we formed TCE and how we decided, or why we decided to form TCE. So it was back in, I think, Lucky or Ate Sarah's server, their stream servers, and then we were just talking a bit because 4 out of 5 founding members, me, Cabs, Sigi, and Lucky, we were all from the same organization before. And then we just decided, hey, you know what? Why don't we just create a new org? Because we kind of like wanted to build our own branding and stuff like that. And it's kind of a big deal for us to also represent ourselves, or the org to represent ourselves better. And so we were just joking around that, hey, we build our own, we can form our own org. And I said, yeah, okay, sure. And then we left the old org, and then basically a few days after, I was like, hey, Ate Sarah, hey, Cabs, Lucky, Sigi, would you want to be my co-founding member, or like a co-owner of the new org that we want to build? I say, huh? Okay, GG. And then we just made a server, and everyone invited all of our friends. That's why we have also the OGs, the role in our server. Basically, those are the people that are part of the org before the org was even founded or even formed. So they're like, okay, let's go make our own org. And then, and then a few months later, it was like 200 members with 25 content creators under the name already.
Yeah, because for those of you who don't know, I recently actually joined the server because they do watch parties for VCT, and I like to study the players before I interview them. So really big help big help indeed, that Discord server. So next is, what is the mission and vision of TCE, as well as its long-term goals rather. So let's take a bit of look in the future.
So basically, there's no like actual mission vision in terms of words, but the thing is, the only goal of TCE is to help small time to medium content creators. As you can see, our partners, we have non-affiliated ones, and we have partners who are like thousands of followers with them. But basically, the goal of TCE is to help those small time streamers create a name for themselves, not just for TCE themselves. Not just for TCE, but for the content creator themselves, the streamer themselves. Because we wanted to like kind of create this organization, because we wanted to see how people will react to like, hey, this is a new content creator, would you like to help him out? That's why for the past few months we've been like raiding non-affiliated random streamers, Filipino streamers, just from anywhere, and then we help them grow and become affiliated, even though they're not really part of TCE yet. We just help them because it's, for us, it's like fun and fulfilling to help those like small streamers, like even just lurking on their stream. It's like a community thing on Twitch. Like you follow the streamer, they're not affiliated, you just lurk on their stream and just help them become affiliated in the future, because that's the hard part of becoming affiliated, just getting that consistent viewer count of like average of 3 in the past few days. So that's kind of like the goal, the initial goal of TCE. And then basically the long-term goal, basically create really a name and help the partners that we have to like grow bigger and bigger and just make a name for themselves. So that's just the goal for so far.
That is really, really beautiful. And I did scroll back a few bit on your Twitter, the TCE Twitter, and I just want to ask, how did you pick your pioneer members in the organization? Was there some sort of strategy or anything in particular you have considered when getting them?
Oh, so the co-founding members, those other four, Lucky, Sigi, Kebs, and Ate Sara, those people are basically my friends before TCE, right? So as I've said, Lucky, Sigi, Kebs, and I were on the same org, and they were just there trying to help me like navigate not just gaming in general, but content creating. They helped me how to run an org before. Like I became friends with them and just hang out with them in the server before. And then they were really the ones who pushed me, hey, make your own org, make your own name. It's like you don't have to rely on other people and stuff like that. And then Ate Sara, we've been friends even before, because I'm friends with her brother and their group of friends. So Ate Sara just became kind of like my older sister as well. She's like giving me advice, not just in gaming, not just in content creating, but in life, love life advice, those kinds of things. And then I realized that Ate Sarah's like been a part of my life, even if we've just recently met a year ago. And then also because these people, I owe a lot to them, because they really supported me and believed in me to create a new org, start my own name as well, start an org. And then I said, okay, these people are gonna be supporting me. These people have been supporting me, been believing in me, and I know that they will do, but they still do. So I just decided to like, these people are the right kind of like co-owners of the org. There. That's how it like founded, and mostly because Ate Sara and Luki's community are the main community before TCE was founded. So like I owe it to them, to like thankful to them that without their community as well, TCE would be nothing.
That's actually really beautiful. Some of the content orgs in the Philippines are actually, they came out of a friendship like 7Cs. They were all friends, they were all Discord friends, and they also thought, oh, why not create an org? And look at them now, right? So I can't wait to see TCE be like that months or, months from now. And next question, I've seen some pictures of your bonding moments as an org, like the Inuman night that just happened recently. So tell us the other activities you guys do together.
So basically, the Inuman, it started again way before TCE. The first ever Inuman was in Ate Sara's server before. It was all Lucky and I's idea because we just wanted to drink, but we can't drink together because we're far away from each other. So that the Inuman started there, and then it just became like of a monthly or weekly thing to us. Not because we wanted to drink, but mainly because we wanted to hang out and play games with the other members of the community. And then there's also like random stuff that we do sometimes. Some of our members, DJ, Casey, sila Ems, sila Boo, they would just go into the server, stream something for the other people to watch. They would watch K-dramas last time, like Last of Us, I think. And now recently, because of VCT lock-in, we would do watch parties for the community members who would like want to watch with other people and also hear other people's thoughts of how other people play games, and then just maybe come up with strategies when they also play their own games. So aside from that, sometimes we would just go into Discord and just do nothing, have our cameras on, do our own things, and just just the feeling of having people, or yeah, having people around you just to make you feel comfortable, and you have other problems, you have things in your life that you want to like ask advice for. We have the confessions, and sometimes people would be talking to people inside the server as well, like the voice calls like I have a problem, stuff like that. And it feels good that people are comfortable in the server as well, especially with the people that they know inside the server. And sometimes it just build trusts and camaraderie along the community members as well.
That's nice. Yeah, it's true. A lot of things are happening in that Discord server. And I think it's open for the public, right?
It really is open for the public.
Yeah, so if you guys want to join, you can go ahead and follow them on Twitter. You'll see the link there, I think. Next question. What do you... Oh, some of the members are still in school. I think most of the members there are still in school. How do you encourage these people on ways to balance academics and content creation? Because I did also a bit of research on some of the members there, and you guys like to collab together and make content together. So that, along with studying, yeah.
So in terms of the partners themselves that are still in school, we just like, we don't kind of like make them feel like they're in a rush, like, hey, you need to stream now, hey, you need to produce a TikTok video or do this and do that. We just let them do whatever they want as long as they're comfortable in their own timeline, because as we've always said, you know, like, life is not a race. You just take your time, whatever you want to do. Even if you're not affiliated now and you're still in school, just focus on your school right now. We don't really mind if you're like taking a break. If you need help from us, you can reach out to any partners, any of your friends in the org, or to any founding members, any OGs, and we'll make sure to help you out. So there are also like community members that are also going to school, and we just let them do their own thing. If you want to go into the server, you just go in there. If you have any questions, you can ask us. Especially there's like a lot of professionals in the server as well, or like people with the same career track as them that are like in a that are older than them. Sorry for the word, but some of us guys are really older. So basically, I know that there are some partners or community members that are like having a hard time in school and having a hard time trying to do their stream or content at the same time. But we just remind them that TCE is not gonna force you to put out any content, or like TCE is not gonna force you to keep joining the server. We just want them to take their time as long as they need, because basically, as we've said again, we're not gonna try to make profit out of them. We're trying to make profit for them. So that's one of the things that we kind of do for the partners as well.
I think that's really, really nice, of course, too. Well, a lot of the streamer nowadays, they tend to forget their other priorities because they're so, the grind and the goal is really, really beautiful. But of course, when you forget about the other real life priorities, it can get a little mixed up. And I like that. I like also the ones that you did, the donation stream for one of your members. I think that's really beautiful. Can you tell us like a bit of how how it came to be? Because I think most of the members did that kind of stream.
Actually, in terms of that, I'd also like to extend my gratitude on behalf of that member that we had. It was actually not my idea. It was the idea of the other partners, sila Pao, si M, si Luki. They were just, hey, can we do a donation stream? And then they sent it on the Discord server, the channel for the partners, and they kind of started it. Like, everyone started to use the hashtag, the QR code, and hopefully, and I think as per the tweet recently, things have been going well, and hopefully things will get better. That's why I'm really proud of the community as well, because everyone in the community, especially the partners, they have their own ideas, they have their own initiatives that they wanted to do, and they're not afraid to like say it to us, the founding members, which is actually really comforting as well, because you wanted to create like an organization that's not built out of fear, that the content creators or the partners are like scared of the founding members or the management, or same like the community members are scared of the partners or the OGs. But the thing is, they're not afraid to let their voice be heard, and they have these really beautiful ideas that we're incorporating into the org as well. So yeah, all of the some of the unique ideas, like the some of the unique things that we do is basically we owe it to the partners, to the OGs and the community members themselves.
That is really beautiful. Yeah, you can see a lot of diverse content in TCE, and I'm sorry for whoever's watching. I know I'm coughing a lot, so it's flu season in the Philippines. Anyway, next question. Maybe you can let us peek behind the curtains for a bit. Will we be seeing more streamers and creators under TCE?
So in terms of like a future, like a near future scenario, we are having more creators signed up, of course, in TCE. One of our friends said TCE is making a name in terms we're making a name in numbers instead of like getting big content creators and then just trying to force them to join TCE. And yeah, it's true. We're like signing small to medium content creators, not because we wanted to make a name for ourselves, but it's because we wanted to create a bigger community that everyone feels welcome and they belong to it, and they would find some mentors or some people who can teach them how to actually do content creation. And that's actually one thing that I'm really proud of as well. So probably in the future, hopefully more sponsors we will be having more sponsors under TCE as well to help our content creators. Of course, more streamers will be coming, especially in March. We will be announcing a few more names under the name of TCE. Hopefully, we're actually looking into the pro scene as well, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon, since we have to study that part more first before we actually delve into that. But yeah, we have a few members in the community who are actually good at Valorant, good in Apex, good in even TFT. We will be trying to put them kind of like at their own zone so that they would have their own name as well for themselves.
All right, I can't wait for that, of course. And lastly, do you have any message for your current members at TCE? And I think they're waiting for this. They've been excited for this interview. So, do you have any message for them?
So to my TCE community, to our TCE community, I'm really, really grateful that you've entrusted us a lot this past 2 months, 3 months, ever since you joined TCE, especially those who has been part of TCE ever since it has been founded. Thank you for joining the server, for really being active, not just during the inhumans, but also just random things. And we really are super happy that every time we open TCE, the server, there's people just goofing around in the calls. There's people talking random things in the calls, and we're really happy. I'm so lucky to have you guys, that you have been here in the Discord, supporting us in Instagram, supporting our partners as well. And I'm really, really proud, especially towards the co-founding members and the partners themselves, for making like this noise that we got noticed by Mint on Twitter. Also, I'm so lucky that every single partner is like willing to help another partner in terms of like crisis, in terms of needs, in terms of content creation crisis as well. And I'm really, really hoping that 2023 will be TCE's year. I know we're still small. We only have a few members, like 200, 300 members in the server. And I'm not looking forward to having thousands of members. To be honest, whatever we have right now, I know this is gonna be growing bigger and bigger. I'm just really thankful and grateful that you guys entrusted us in the past few months, and that you guys, I can see that you guys are having fun in the server as well. To my co-founding members, I'm so grateful that you guys trusted me and believed in me 2 months ago, and you like pushed me to build this organization that we are so proud to talk about now, that we are so proud to be part of now. Love you all. Yun lang.
Yeah, I bet they're gonna have so much kilig with that message. Thank you so
Ang corny
much,
siya.
babe. Thank you so much. Okay, do you have any socials that you want to plug? TCE socials, your personal socials, so we know where to reach you guys.
Basically, we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, all under the name of the Coalition Esports. We also have our Discord server, guys. If you want to join, I can just give Mint the link if you want to join, if ever. And then of course, don't forget to follow and probably subscribe to our TCE founding members and partners. They're all posted on our social medias, so I hope you guys give them a follow as well, because they're really good content creators, even though they're just starting. So few of us are just starting. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you so much, Pebi. Thank you so much for accepting our interview here at KGC Esports. We really learned a lot from you.
Yeah, thank you too, man, for the opportunity. When when Luki told me like, huh, like, I was really doubting it. Like for real, like they noticed us on Twitter, because as you've said, we've been making a lot of tweets and like joking around on Twitter as well. So yeah, really thankful for the opportunity as well.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Min. Bye bye, everyone.